It is very early and the world is quiet. This is a kind and holy time, a pocket of stillness made just for healing and receiving. If worries have been sitting on the chest, if thoughts about money and work have been circling, if the body feels tight and the heart feels tender, let this be a gentle pause. Take a slow breath in through the nose and a longer breath out. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Let the jaw loosen. If it helps, place a warm hand over the heart and feel the gentle rise and fall beneath the palm. The mind does not have to work so hard right now. The breath knows what to do. The body knows how to soften. The heart knows how to open when given a little care. In this soft hour, there is nothing to fix and nothing to force. There is only space to be kind to the self. Soften into the seat. Let the spine rise with quiet dignity, as if it is being held by love. Feel the support beneath and allow that support to whisper, "You are safe here." Take another slow breath in and a longer breath out. This slow rhythm tells the whole system that the storm has passed. A calm body makes room for clear thoughts. A calm mind makes room for new choices. Calm opens a gate, and through that gate, good can come. If the night brought tight thoughts about bills, goals, or timelines, let them sit at the edge of the room for a little while. They can wait. The most important work right now is to care for the inner space. Speak softly inside, "I am safe in this moment. Life is gentle with me here. Support is close to me now." Feel how these words change the breath, the face, the shoulders. Words are not just sounds. They are directions for the mind and the body. When words are kind, the body loosens its grip. Place both hands over the heart area and notice warmth spreading under the palms. Think of that warmth as a friendly light. With each breath, this friendly light grows a little brighter. It takes no effort. It happens as naturally as a sunrise. Say, "It is safe to receive. It is safe to soften. It is safe to rest." Pause between each line and let the body drink the words. If tears come, let them come. Tears are the body's way of making more space. If a smile comes, let it come too. A smile is a door opening. Take a slow roll of the neck, left to right and back to center, as if dusting off old stories. Give the shoulders a small circle forward and back, and then let them settle. Feel the breath move like waves. Say quietly, "I allow peace to fill me now. I allow new good to find me now. I allow loving help to reach me now." These are not demands. These are open windows. With each phrase, a window opens in the mind and in the heart, and fresh air moves through. Set a simple intention for this precious time. Let it be soft and clear. This is a few sacred minutes for my healing and my receiving. That is enough. The sun does not rush to prove its light. It simply shines, and the world takes note. In the same way, there is no need to strive for worthiness. Worthiness is already present, like the pulse in the wrist. Touch the wrist and feel that steady beat. There it is, proof of life and proof of value, constant and faithful. Now bring attention to the space between thoughts. There is a small gap after each exhale where everything is open. Rest in that gap for a moment. Feel how spacious it is. In that space, say softly, "Life supports me now." Money can flow in kind and simple ways. Opportunities notice me because I am calm, clear, and ready. Let these words settle like seeds in warm soil. Seeds do not argue with the earth. They rest, they receive water, they rise when it is time. The inner life works in this same steady way. If any part inside whispers, "But what if good does not come?" offer a kind reply. Dear one, it is all right to be unsure. It is all right to be tired. It is all right to take the next step with a soft heart. Safety does not need loud proof. Safety needs gentle care and steady breath. Take 3 calm breaths now. Inhale through the nose, exhale a little longer. Inhale trust, exhale strain, inhale ease, exhale tightness. On the last exhale, let the belly soften even more. Speak to the body as a friend. Thank you for working so hard. Thank you for keeping me going. I am listening to you now. The body softens when it is thanked. The mind clears when it is met with patience. The heart opens when it feels seen. Say, I welcome financial ease. I welcome supportive people. I welcome right ideas at the right time. I welcome peaceful answers. Pause again and let the breath carry these words through every part of the self, like warm tea moving through a cup, spreading comfort. There is no rush. The clock will move on its own. The world will wake up soon. But right now, this quiet belongs to inner peace. This quiet belongs to new beginnings on the inside. Say, I give myself this gift of stillness. I choose thoughts that are kind. I open to the good that is meant for me. Let this be the soft ground on which the rest of the practice will stand. The ground is ready, the heart is steady, the mind is calmer. Life can meet a calm mind with gentle surprises, and a relaxed body can hold those surprises without fear. Now, let us speak to why this special hour is such a friend. In the middle of the night, the world hushes. Traffic slows, screens go dark, and the noise of the day fades. When the outside noise fades, the inside voice grows easy to hear. At this hour, the mind is like soft clay. It can hold a new shape with very little pressure. Thoughts that are kind leave deep and sweet marks. Repeated softly, they settle in. They become the new baseline, the new natural setting. This is why a simple phrase spoken gently right now can do more than a loud speech in the middle of a busy day. The body, too, finds it easier to relax at this time. With the room quiet and the light soft, the breath deepens and the muscles drop their guard. When the body relaxes, the heart sends a message to the mind. All is well. This message slows racing thoughts. It makes space for clear seeing. In that clear seeing, new choices show up, and those choices are the first steps toward a new flow of good. Abundance is not only numbers on a page. Abundance is also a way of being inside the self, a steady trust, a sense of support, a belief that help is near. The early hour is like a gentle friend who nods and says, yes, speak kindness now. It will settle in well. Some old patterns feel strong at first light. Thoughts like money is a fight, or nothing works for me, or I am always behind can show up like heavy coats. In the quiet of this hour, those coats can be set down. The mind is less busy, less stubborn. It is more willing to try a new coat on. Try this softer thought. It is becoming easier for good to reach me. Or this one. I allow support to flow to me in many simple ways. Or this. I am learning to think in ways that help me breathe. And when I breathe with ease, I act with wisdom. None of these thoughts deny real needs. They simply hold those needs in a warmer light. When a new thought is held in a warm light, the body responds. The shoulders relax, the face softens, the breath steadies. These are not small changes. These are doors. A relaxed body makes it easier to notice kind ideas. A soft face makes it easier to speak with calm to others. A steady breath makes it easier to take small, steady steps. This is how money begins to feel less like a fight and more like a flow that can be guided. Gentle thoughts form gentle paths. Gentle paths lead to doors that open with less effort. This hour also carries a feeling of harmony. Many find that 333 feels like a sign of balance, as if life is showing a pattern, 1, 1, 1, or 3, 3, 3. Think of it as a soft bell ringing. The bell does not demand, it invites. It says, let kind words settle now. Let new beliefs grow now. Let the heart release what it no longer needs. In that harmony, speak a simple line. Life supports me in expected and unexpected ways. Say it once as a whisper, letting the words float. Say it again in a natural voice, as steady as the breath. Say it once more with a hand on the heart. Feel the chest answer back with warmth. When kind words meet a quiet hour, they sink deep. They meet the part inside that sets the tone for the day. When that tone is peaceful, choices grow wise. Wise choices are the roots of steady money, strong work, and healthy ties. A soft tone inside leads to softer steps outside. Softer steps outside lead to kinder results. The hour gives a gift, a clean slate, a gentle brush, and a few colors, calm, trust, and ease. With those, a new picture can take shape. If fear rises as a wave, ride it with breath. Say, "It is safe for me to feel what I feel. It is safe for me to shift my thoughts. It is safe for me to welcome a kinder day. Let the wave pass. It always does. The ocean under the wave is calm. That calm is the true ground. From that ground, say, I welcome financial ease. I welcome helpful ideas. I welcome doors that open without strain." Spoken in this hour, these lines are like keys placed into a gentle lock. Turn them slowly, the lock opens. Now let's prepare the inner space even more. Small acts can change the whole feeling of a room and a mind. Take a sip of warm water and let it move through the body like a friendly guest. If there is a window nearby, open it a little or stand close to it. Feel the air on the face. Air is the world's hug. It touches the skin and says, "You belong." Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Stretch the arms out wide for a breath, then let them rest. Soften the belly and let it rise and fall. Unclench the jaw. Slide the tongue from the roof of the mouth and let it rest. These tiny shifts tell the body, we are safe, we are open. Bring the fingertips to the center of the chest and tap gently for a few seconds. This area is a meeting place for breath and feeling. The gentle tap is like knocking on a door and saying, "Dear heart, I am here with you." Hum softly for one long breath. The hum is a simple sound that smooths rough edges inside. Feel the vibration in the chest and the throat. It is a lullaby the body understands. Take 3 slow breaths. With each breath, sense the chest loosening, the shoulders sinking, and the mind growing quieter. Pick up a small notebook and write 2 short lines. On the first line, "What I release now?" Add 1 word or a short phrase. It could be worry, strain, self-criticism, or anything that fits. On the second line, "What I welcome now," add 1 word or short phrase. It could be ease, support, clarity, ideas, or joy. Keep it short and simple. Close the notebook and hold it close for a moment. Words written in the quiet have weight. They become little promises kept with care. Create a soft boundary around this time. If there is a phone nearby, turn the sound off, set it face down. Let the world wait. This time belongs to inner peace. Choose a comfortable seat or a cushion. Sit with the spine tall, not stiff. Rest the hands on the legs, palms up. Open palms speak a quiet message. I am willing to receive. Feel the breath fill those open hands as if they too are lungs. On the inhale, invite ease. On the exhale, let go of strain. Inhale, welcome. Exhale, release. This rhythm clears clutter that cannot be seen but can be felt. If thoughts tug at the sleeve, thank them and let them pass. They are like clouds that drift by a still moon. There is no need to chase them or argue with them. The focus now is gentle setup. Rub the palms together until they feel warm. Place 1 palm on the heart and the other on the belly. Feel how the breath moves under both hands. Say, I am here, I am safe, I am open to good. Linger with these words. Let them be felt rather than rushed. A little movement helps the body trust. Try a slow side-to-side sway, as if rocking a child to sleep. The child is the tender part inside that wants comfort and steady love. The sway says, I am here. I am not going anywhere. After a few breaths, let the body come back to stillness. Notice the ground under the feet if sitting in a chair, or the cushion under the hips if on the floor. Notice how kind the ground is, how it carries weight without complaint. Say, I let myself be carried by what is kind and strong. Now speak a simple clearing line aloud. I release what is heavy and keep what is helpful. Breathe. Say, I release tight thoughts about money and welcome wise steps. Breathe. Say, I release the rush and welcome steady flow. Breathe. Let each line be a gentle tap on the door of the mind. Each tap says, open, please. The door opens a little more each time. Return to the notebook if it feels good and add one more short line. One small step today, Pi. Keep it tiny. It might be clean a wallet, track one inflow, send one kind message, or set a calm budget for the day. Tiny steps are sweet seeds. Small does not mean weak. Small means doable. Doable means repeatable. Repeatable means powerful. This is how a new life is built, one simple, kind step at a time. Close the eyes for a brief pause. Bring the breath down to the belly. Count in slowly to 4 and out slowly to 6. Do this 3 times. On the last breath, soften the throat and let the exhale flow on its own. Whisper, it is safe to allow good things. Feel how those words settle into the chest. Whisper, life is kind to me today. Whisper, I welcome fresh ideas, open doors, and gentle support. Place the hands on the legs with palms open again. Sense a quiet field of welcome growing around the body, as if the room itself is leaning in to help. If any tight thought tries to enter, thoughts of too late or too hard, speak a loving sentence. Dear thought, thank you for trying to protect me. We are doing something different now. When a thought is thanked, it softens. When a thought hears different now, it learns to trust the new path. The path is not a sprint. It is a garden path, lined with patient steps and kind rests. At this hour, the path is clear and close. Finish this setup with a short round of the heart words. Say them with care, not force. I am safe. I am provided for. I welcome joyful abundance. Let there be a small silence after each line, long enough to feel the words echo inside. Then, breathe one last, slow breath from nose to belly to heart and let it out. The inner space is clearer now. The body is calm. The mind is open. The heart is warm. The ground is steady. This is the perfect place from which to speak new truth and to receive a kinder flow of life. Thoughts gather patterns over time, and those patterns begin to feel like truth. A thought that has been repeated for years can seem like a wall, yet it is still a thought. A wall made of paper looks solid until a hand touches it. Let this moment be the gentle touch. Begin by noticing the most common money thoughts that rise when the mind is tired. It always has to be hard. No matter what I do, it is never enough. Support skips over me. These lines may have been learned in a stressful season. They may have been borrowed from an old voice. They may have been held as a way to try to stay safe. Thank the mind for trying so hard to protect with these old lines, and let a kinder voice speak now. A kind voice does not argue or attack. It acknowledges, it forgives, and it chooses again. Start with acknowledgement. There is a part of me that has believed money must be a fight. Pause, breathe, and feel how honest that sounds. Honesty relaxes the body. Then offer forgiveness. I forgive myself for holding this belief. I was doing my best with what I knew. Forgiveness loosens the knot. Now choose again. I choose a new thought that helps me breathe and act with calm. Money can come in steady, simple ways. Help can find me with ease. Speak it softly and then breathe it in, as if the new words have a warm scent that relaxes the chest and the shoulders. Stand or sit near a smooth surface that reflects the face, a mirror, a dark window, even a quiet screen. Bring the gaze to the eyes with kindness. This is not an inspection. This is a meeting. With one hand over the heart and the other relaxed on the belly, say, I am learning to talk to myself with love. Slow the pace. I am open to a new story about money and support. Let the breath deepen. I forgive the old story for trying to protect me. It can rest now. Notice the small shifts in the face and throat as the words land. Notice how the body changes when it hears gentle truth spoken without force. If a thought pushes back, that is fine. Some thoughts are like children who do not want to set down a heavy toy. They hold it because it is familiar. Offer a trade that feels safe. Dear thought, thank you for trying to keep me from harm. I have a better tool now. I choose calm, clear steps. I choose soft speech inside. I choose to see that life can support me in many ways. When a thought is thanked, it lowers its guard. When it hears that the new way is calm and clear, it starts to relax. Write a short list of old lines and place a gentle answer next to each one. It always has to be hard becomes some things can be simple for me. It never works out becomes many things are working in small ways right now. Support skips over me becomes support notices me. I am visible to my good. Keep the line simple. Words like these are easier for the body to receive. Long, heavy sentences tire the mind. Short, kind lines feel like small sips of warm tea. The body takes them in and softens. Now use the breath to carry the new lines deeper. Inhale through the nose while silently speaking the first half of a line. Exhale through the mouth while speaking the second half aloud. Some things can be simple for me. Inhale, exhale. Many things are working in small ways right now. Inhale, exhale. Support notices me. I am visible to my good. Synchronizing breath and words teaches the nervous system that safety and new thoughts belong together. Safety is fertile soil for a new belief. Next, add a brief touch practice to seal the change. Tap lightly at the center of the chest while repeating a chosen line. Tap, 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 steady and gentle. The rhythm gives the mind something simple to follow. The tap says, here in the heart, we place this new truth. After a minute, rest the hand there and feel the warmth that blooms under the palm. Whisper, thank you, body. Thank you, mind. Thank you, heart. We move forward together. Unity inside makes action outside easier. Let the mirror become a friend again. Look softly and say, I am kind to myself when I think about money. Pause. I take small, wise steps that build safety. Pause. I welcome ease and helpful ideas. Keep the gaze tender, not stern. The face relaxes when it is met with care. A relaxed face sends a signal down the spine. Release. Release shows up as deeper breath, warmer hands, and a lighter chest. This is not pretend. This is biology responding to kindness. This is a new belief settling into the body that must act on it tomorrow. Old lines may still visit from time to time. That is all right. Treat them as old neighbors who stop by unasked. Nod, then turn back to the words that are true now. I am learning a steady language of support. Life can open doors for me even while I sleep. I am valued, and my work is valued. Hold each line long enough to feel a shift inside. The measure is not volume or speed. The measure is warmth and breath. Warmth in the chest, breath that can reach the belly. When these are present, the new thought is taking root. As the mind softens, move to a short promise. I speak to myself with love, especially about money. Write it on a small card if that feels good. Slip it where it can be seen in the morning. A promise seen often grows strong. A strong promise becomes a quiet habit. A quiet habit shapes a new life, one simple day at a time. Now allow the words that carry the most power in this quiet hour. A gentle practice will help them drop in and settle. Sit with the spine long and the shoulders soft. Open the palms. Bring a slow breath in through the nose and a longer breath out through the mouth. The first round is a whisper. Whispering asks the body to listen closely. The lines will be short and sweet, with space between them for feeling. Life supports me in expected and unexpected ways. I welcome financial ease and helpful opportunities. My body relaxes. My mind opens to prosperous ideas. I am grateful for the resources already here. Whisper each line once. After each line, let a few heartbeats pass. In those heartbeats, sense the words moving through the chest and belly like warm light. The next round is the natural voice. Sit steady. Let the voice be calm and clear, as steady as the breath. Life supports me in expected and unexpected ways. I welcome financial ease and helpful opportunities. My body relaxes. My mind opens to prosperous ideas. I am grateful for the resources already here. After each line, rest in a short silence. Silences are not empty, they are soil. In soil, seeds find space to open. Now the third round, hand to heart. Place the palm lightly over the chest. Feel the warmth meet the words. Speak with gentle warmth, not effort. Life supports me in expected and unexpected ways. I welcome financial ease and helpful opportunities. My body relaxes, my mind opens to prosperous ideas. I am grateful for the resources already here. Let the hand remain there. Feel the rhythm under the palm. Feel what shifts when gratitude is spoken in a quiet room before the day begins. Add a few more lines that widen the path for good to travel. Keep them simple. I release struggle and welcome steady flow. I allow right ideas to find me and stay. Every hour holds small doors. I notice them and step through. I treat money with respect, and money treats me with respect. Support is near and loves to help. Return to a whisper and let the lines round the edges of fear. It is safe to receive. It is safe to trust small steps. It is safe to let help in. Whisper each line 3 times, slow and steady. On the third time, let the exhale be a little longer. The body hears long exhales as a signal that all is well. Now shape the lines to match the breath. Inhale to welcome, exhale to release. I welcome ease, in. I release strain, out. I welcome support, in. I release doubt, out. I welcome wise action, in. I release hurry, out. The rhythm is gentle and kind. No rush, no push, only steady steps. Move the attention to gratitude, which opens inner doors without effort. Speak 3 thank yous aloud. Thank you for the roof that shelters. Thank you for the skill that grows. Thank you for the kindness that meets me. Gratitude tells the nervous system that there is enough right now to feel safe. Safety lets the mind consider new options and better choices. New options and better choices create wise paths for money to travel. Now let the words become a soft cadence that can be repeated anytime the mind tightens. I am safe, I am provided for, I welcome joyful abundance. Say it once like a lullaby. Say it once like a steady drum. Say it once like a sunrise. The tone shifts, but the message stays the same. Safety, provision, welcome. These are the pillars. When these stand inside, action outside becomes clear and calm. Some like to hold a small gesture with the words, a gentle press of thumb and finger together on I am safe. A soft hand to heart on I am provided for. Open palms on I welcome joyful abundance. Gestures anchor language in the body. The body then helps the mind stay steady when old winds blow. This is not magic. This is kind training, a little every day. Complete this sequence with a short silence. Let silence be a friend who carries the words to the places inside that are quiet and deep. Sense the body grow a little heavier in the seat, the breath a little slower, the mind a little brighter. The lines now live in the chest. They can be picked up later with ease. They will be there when needed. Receiving is a posture. It is a shape the body can learn and keep. Sit with both feet on the ground or with legs folded in a way that feels steady. Lengthen the spine and soften the shoulders. Let the chin be parallel to the floor. Open the palms and rest them on the legs. The palms are small bowls that can hold warmth and good. Notice if the fingers want to curl. Let them uncurl with care. When the hands open, a message travels up the arms to the chest. Open, too. Bring the breath into the belly. Feel the belly rise on the inhale and soften on the exhale. A soft belly tells the body that it is safe to receive. Many learn to hold the belly tight, as if bracing against life. When the belly softens, bracing ends, and welcoming begins. With each breath, say quietly, I allow good in. The phrase is simple on purpose. Simple phrases are easy for the body to echo. The body will echo it later when the day is busy. Add a small sway side to side, slow and smooth like a gentle tide. The sway comforts the nervous system and helps the mind release old tension. The body learns that movement can be soft, not sharp, safe, not guarded. After a minute, let the sway fade until stillness returns on its own. Hold the stillness as a friend, not a demand. Stillness that is forced turns into a fight. Stillness that arrives by itself turns into peace. Notice the senses. Feel the temperature of the air on the cheeks and the tip of the nose. Hear the small sounds in the room or outside the window. Taste the simple flavor in the mouth. Smell whatever is present, even if it is only quiet air. Sensory noticing brings the mind home to the body. When the mind is home, it can hear guidance. Guidance is the soft direction that rises when fear is not shouting. Guidance says, write that message. Open that email. Check that offer again. Rest for 10 minutes. These are doorways to steady flow. Place one palm over the heart and the other over the lower belly. Feel the two hands rise and fall together. Say, it is safe to allow good things. Let the phrase settle for a few breaths. Then say, I can hold good things. Often receiving is not the only concern. Holding is too. The body may have learned to drop gifts quickly because holding felt unsafe. Teach it now that holding is possible. The chest warms, the belly softens, the jaw loosens, the breath deepens. Holding becomes natural when safety leads. Open the eyes softly and choose a focal point just ahead. Let the gaze be kind. There is no search. There is only presence. Say, I meet the day with open hands and a calm heart. If the day brings a bill, the hands stay open while taking a wise step. If the day brings an offer, the hands stay open while saying yes or not yet. Open hands keep fear from gripping the steering wheel. Calm hearts choose well. Touch the fingertips to the collarbones and trace a small smile shape from one shoulder to the other. This simple motion invites the chest to open. A closed chest protects, but it also blocks. An open chest receives and chooses. While tracing, repeat, I live from openness and care. Rest the hands again. Take 3 breaths where the exhale is a soft sigh. A sigh releases hidden knots. Knots in the body often tangle thoughts. As the body unties, thoughts untangle. If the mind reaches for old urgency, hurry, fix everything now. Answer with a steady line. Steady steps make steady flow. Feel how that line lands in the ribs and hips. Steady is strong, steady is kind. Steady builds bridges between today and tomorrow. Receiving is not a rush. Receiving is a rhythm. Soften, open, listen, act. Soften the neck, open the palms. Listen for the next gentle step. Act with care, repeat. To close this embodiment, press the palms together at the center of the chest. Feel the warmth meet warmth. Whisper, "Thank you for this body that knows how to relax." Separate the palms and face them up again. Whisper, "Thank you for the heart that knows how to receive." Lay the hands down softly. Whisper, "Thank you for the mind that is learning a new language of support." Stay here for a few breaths and let the thank yous settle like feathers. Rise slowly if rising, or remain seated if that feels right. Carry this posture into the next hours. Long spine, soft shoulders, open hands, warm heart, steady breath. The world feels different when met from this shape. Offers are easier to notice. Ideas are easier to trust. Choices are easier to make. This is the shape of receiving, and it belongs to the one listening now. It can be kept in every room, at every table, with every task. It is always available. It asks for nothing loud or large. It asks only for kindness, and in return, it lets abundance find a clear, safe place to land. Gratitude opens quiet doors inside the chest that nothing else can open. It does not deny needs. It does not ignore bills. It simply shines a soft light on what is already here and what is already forming, so the body can breathe and welcome more. Begin with the self, because the inner life is the soil where all good roots grow. Name 3 honest thank yous for personal qualities or choices. Keep each one plain and true. Thank you for staying gentle when days were heavy. Thank you for learning new skills even when tired. Thank you for showing up today with an open heart. Speak them slowly. After each one, pause for 2 or 3 breaths and notice what shifts under the hand on the heart. Gratitude spoken to the self is not pride, it is nourishment. The nervous system hears these lines and loosens its grip. Shoulders drop, the jaw unhooks, the breath travels deeper. In that ease, better thoughts become easier to choose. Now move to what is already here supporting life. Pick 3 things in the present that help each day function. Let them be simple and specific. Thank you for clean water that refreshes. Thank you for the quiet corner where I can rest. Thank you for the skill that allows me to solve problems. Speak them out loud. While speaking, let the hands rest open on the legs, palms up as if receiving. The body reads open palms as a sign of trust. Trust tells the mind that it can stop bracing and start welcoming. When bracing stops, new options appear where there seem to be none. Next, give thanks for what is forming and not yet visible. This is not pretending, it is welcoming. Name 3 developing supports in simple, plain words. Thank you for the client who is on the way. Thank you for the idea that is ripening and will show itself in clear steps. Thank you for the connection that will bring a kind offer. Speak slowly and leave a small silence after each line. In those silences, sense a warm current moving through the chest, as if the heart understands the language of on the way. The heart does understand it. The body relaxes when it trusts that more good is approaching. Let this 3x3 practice become a gentle rhythm at 3:33. 3 for the self. 3 for what is here. 3 for what is forming. If a day feels thin, keep the words small and real. Thank you for the breath. Thank you for the morning light. Thank you for the strength to keep going. This honesty is powerful. Gratitude that is real, not forced, signals safety to the whole system. Safety invites clarity. Clarity invites wise action. Wise action is how money starts moving with less strain. While speaking these thank yous, notice the body. Feel if the belly is soft or tight. Invite it to soften on each exhale. Notice the chest. If it feels guarded, touch it lightly and whisper, "Safe to open." Notice the throat. If it is pinched, lengthen the exhale a little more. Gratitude is not only a thought, it is a body practice. The body carries it into the next hours and helps keep the door open for kind surprises. End this round with short, steady lines. I honor my efforts. I value what supports me now. I welcome what is coming with a peaceful heart. Let the last line linger. Feel how it seats itself in the center of the chest. That is the feeling of a door unlocked from the inside. Now shift from inner thanks to small steps. Abundance grows in daily soil. Big plans can be beautiful, but steady change loves tiny actions that the body trusts. Choose one micro step for today that respects money and keeps peace. Let it be so small that it cannot fail. Clean one part of the wallet. Track one inflow or one outflow. Place a kind note in the money space that says, "We are safe, we are learning." Send one warm message to someone who might need what I offer. A tiny step tells the mind, we are moving. Movement dissolves the feeling of being stuck. Create a gentle habit called spend from love. Before any transaction, online, in person, or even a small bill payment, place a hand over the heart for 2 breaths. Whisper, "I choose this with care." This simple pause brings the thinking brain and the feeling heart into the same room. When these two are together, choices grow wiser. Over time, spend from love turns money into a partner, not an enemy. Track one sign of support by evening. Keep it humble. Found a coin. Received a kind reply. A thought arrived that solves a small problem. Rested for 15 minutes without guilt. Write it down. A small ledger of kindness trains the mind to notice the path that is opening. Noticing is part of receiving. What is noticed grows. Carry an anchor phrase into the day like a soft thread that keeps the heart steady. Choose one line that fits the season. Steady steps bring steady flow. Money is a tool I guide with peace. Support meets me where I am. Speak the line at doorways, at sinks, at the start of a task before opening messages. Each repetition places another small stone in a stable path. If energy dips, use a 1-minute reset. Sit tall, open palms, 3 slow breaths, 1 gratitude, 1 tiny step named out loud, then move. The reset tells the body that leadership is gentle and present. Gentle leadership is the tone of lasting abundance. It is not frantic. It is not brittle. It is clear, warm, and consistent. There will be moments when old blocks rise like fog. Fog is not solid. It feels dense but clears with time, warmth, and a light wind. When fear rises and the chest tightens, respond with a simple line that is easy to say even with a small voice. I can breathe and choose a kinder thought. Take one slow inhale through the nose and a longer exhale through the mouth. The long exhale signals safety to the heart. After 3 rounds, offer a next line. What small step helps me now? Let the answer be plain and near. When guilt knocks with stories about past choices, meet it with forgiveness that is firm and kind. I forgive myself for choices made in stress. I am learning and moving forward. Place a palm on the heart and a palm on the belly while speaking. Forgiveness unhooks energy from yesterday so it can fuel today. Without this unhooking, the mind can circle the same track and call it truth. With forgiveness, new tracks become visible. When urgency arrives with a pounding drum that says, everything must be fixed right now, slow the drum. Say, steady steps create steady flow. Walk to the nearest sink and wash the hands slowly, feeling water on skin. Water is a quick calm for the nervous system. Dry the hands with care. Return to the seat and choose one task that takes 5 minutes or less. Begin that task. Completion of one small action punctures the balloon of urgency and lets trapped air out. The body deflates the panic and inflates steadiness. Create a gentle swap for common tight lines. If the mind says, I am always behind, swap in, I move at a pace that lets wisdom lead. If the mind says, there is never enough, swap in, what I have grows when I care for it. If the mind says, support is for others, swap in, support is natural to me too. Keep these swaps on a small card in a pocket or on a device lock screen. The easier they are to find, the faster the mind learns the new path. Use a short, self-soothing ritual that can be done anywhere. One breath, one touch, one word, one step. One breath. In 4, out 6. One touch, hand to heart. One word, safe. One step, choose the smallest next action and do it. This 4-part ritual can bring even a crowded moment back to calm. Calm is not a luxury. It is the doorway to wise choices, and wise choices are how abundance moves toward the one ready to receive. Now let a blessing gather around all these practices like soft light around a home in the early morning. Worthiness does not need proof. It simply is. Let that truth sit in the room. Let it sit in the chest. The breath knows it. The heart knows it. At 3:33, the world is quiet enough to hear it clearly. Speak softly. I am worthy of ease. I am worthy of ideas that help. I am worthy of doors that open. I am worthy of money that flows with grace and purpose. Allow each line to rest long enough to be felt, not rushed. Set a kind rhythm for the days ahead. This practice can be returned to at 3:33 or at any quiet hour. Begin with breath and safety. Offer 3 thank yous for the self, 3 for what is here, 3 for what is forming. Speak a few lines that become familiar keys. Life supports me in expected and unexpected ways. I welcome financial ease and helpful opportunities. My body relaxes. My mind opens to prosperous ideas. I am grateful for the resources already here. Then choose one micro step, carry an anchor phrase, swap tight lines for gentle ones. End the day by noting one sign of support. Simple, repeatable, kind. Let a closing blessing rise now, like warm air lifting a light curtain. May peace steady this heart. May wise steps guide this day. May open hands meet generous paths. May all good that matches love find an easy way to arrive. Hold this blessing for 3 slow breaths. On the last breath, feel the ground under the feet or the seat under the body and know that support is already here. Support is both seen and unseen, both planned and surprising. It finds calm places. It loves open doors. A final word for the road ahead. Small steps kept with care change a life. Soft thoughts repeated in quiet hours rewire a mind. A relaxed body holds